Hello students, welcome to Engineering Mechanics course. In this video we will solve one problem on resultant of force system using law of parallelogram, which is also called as using trigonometry. So the statement of problem is, if you look at the figure, to study a sine as it is being lowered, two cables, this is cable 1 80 Newton and cable 2 is P Newton, which is not known to us. Two cables are attached to the sine at A point, this one. Using trigonometry and knowing that alpha equal to 25 degree, this angle alpha, it is given to you 25 degree. Determine, there are two unknowns A and B. The unknown A is the required magnitude of the force P, this force P, if the resultant R of the two forces applied at A is to be vertical. Resultant condition is given that it is vertical. And the B unknown is the corresponding magnitude of R. Find out corresponding magnitude of resultant. Okay, resultant is vertical, this condition is given. We can solve this problem by using xy component, that is resolution, but since in the statement it is given using trigonometry, we have to find out the unknowns. So using trigonometry means either by using law of triangle or by using law of parallelogram, you have to solve this problem. So when we have option of using law of triangle or law of parallelogram, it is always simple to use law of parallelogram to solve the numerical example. So in this solution, we will find out the solution of this problem using law of parallelogram. If you remember what is law of parallelogram, when two adjacent sides of parallelogram represent two forces, the diagonal of parallelogram represent the resultant. This we already discussed in the previous lecture. So this is mathematical representation of law of parallelogram. R equal to, if you want to find out resultant of force P and Q, it is R equal to under root P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta, and tan alpha equal to, that is direction of resultant with respect to force P. Please remember, we already discussed in lecture 3 or 4 that if you take here P, this value is P and this value is Q, we are getting this angle alpha of resultant with respect to force P. Okay, so tan alpha equal to Q sin theta upon P plus Q cos theta. These are the mathematical equations to find out magnitude of resultant and direction of resultant. Now in this problem, if you try to frame the parallelogram, this is force P, which is not known to us, which we have to find out. What is force P? 80 Newton force is given to us. These are the two forces, and this is point A where these are acting. So if you try to develop a parallelogram, if you draw a line parallel to 80 Newton and parallel to P Newton, like this parallelogram will form. Now since alpha, this is alpha and this is 35 degree angle given to you, alpha is also given to you. So alpha plus 35, if you calculate, this comes 60 degree. So 60 degrees angle between two forces, which is nothing but this is value of theta, theta equal to 60 degree. Okay, Q is given to us 80 Newton, right, and P is, we have to determine what is value of P. Also we have to determine value of R, but one condition is given that R is vertical, this is R. So if you want to apply this direction formula, angle R, if you take this value, this force as a P, angle made by resultant with respect to force P is this alpha. So this is given to us 25 degree. In short, we know what is angle made by resultant with respect to force P is 25 degree or force Q is 80 degree. This is known to us. Now if you apply these formulas, very first, since we know since we know now this is R, right? This is our force P and this is force Q. We know angle made by resultant R with respect to force P is 25 degree. So this is alpha equal to, here in this formula, this alpha equal to 25. If we put here like this, tan 25 equal to, P is not known to us, this is Q 80 Newton, so Q and theta equal to 60 degree, angle between two forces. So Q sin theta means 80 sin 60 upon P plus 80 cos 60. If you put the value of theta here, Q 80 Newton here, P is not known to us, and alpha equal to 25 degree. So this is the equation. Now if you simplify, tan 25 is 0.466, numerator 80 sin 60, 69.282, and denominator P plus 80 cos 60 is 40. If you simplify this again, right, if you take P plus 40 on left hand side and 0.466 on right hand side, so 0.466 will be divided to 69.28 now, and P will be on the left hand side. If you calculate this ratio, it comes 148.674. Okay, 69.282 upon 0.466, 148.674. Now if you take 40 on right hand side, it becomes minus, so P equal to 148.674 minus 40. So P equal to, final value of force P is 108.674. Okay, this is value of force P. Now if you want to find out what is magnitude of resultant, which is your second unknown B, this is first unknown A, magnitude of force P. Now second unknown is resultant. So for resultant magnitude, we will apply this formula now. Now P is known to us, right? That is 108.674, and Q is already given to us 80 Newton. So R equal to P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta under root. So P square means 108.674 square, Q square is 80 square, 2 into P into Q cos theta, that is cos 60. So if you calculate this square, it comes like this. This 80 square is 6400. This 2 into this PQ, this answer is comes this one, and this is cos 60. If you simplify, addition of these two, first term is coming this one, and this into cos 60 is this. Summation of this two number is coming this one, square root, and if you take square root of this value, R is equal to 164.024. This is magnitude of resultant, that is your second unknown. Okay, now if somebody want to solve this problem by taking the P and Q as a reverse value, this one, if you take this as a P 80 Newton and this is Q in this formula, so it becomes, this 25 becomes 35, angle is 35 here. Okay, so tan 35, and this 80 will go here and P will be unknown here. Okay, though this change already I discussed in the previous videos. Okay, if you decide angle R is magnitude, angle of resultant is made with respect to force P, if you taken P here, so that's why we have taken here 25 degree. So this is solution of this problem, magnitude of force P and the resultant of, corresponding resultant of the given force system. Okay, thank you very much.